left. Good luck, Rachel. And we've got a feature coming shortly when Rachel meets Ruby and they watch back last year's race. More action to come first, though.
So our next race is the JRL Group Liverpool Hurdle. This is the staying hurdle for the older horses, or the non-novices, and it features plenty of horses that lined up at the Cheltenham Festival for the stayers itself. One that doesn't go is number 1, Ashdale Bobs, and number 2 is Champ for John O'Neill Jr., Nicky Henderson in the JP McManus Hoops. Number 3, Flooring Porter, the horse that came out on top, retaining his stayer's crown at the festival, under a great ride for Danny Mullins, Gavin Cromwell and the Flooring Porter Syndicate, who know how to celebrate. Jockey change on number 4, Kashari, Dennis O'Regan for Jonathan Moore, for David Christie. Number 5 is Ramage for Dara O'Keefe and Patrick Griffin. Number 6 is Sire de Burley, the mount of Mark Walsh. Gordon Elliott looking for his second win of the day, another for JP McManus. Number 7 is Thomas Darby, Aidan Coleman and Ollie Murphy in the colours of Diana Waitley, the two-tone blue. Number 8, Time Hill. Time Hill, who won this race 12 months ago, runner-up at Cheltenham. Tom O'Brien for Philip Hobbs, the Englands and Haywards, the owners. And number 9, Molly Ollie's Wishes for Harry and Dan Skelton in the colours of Dean Pugh. Thankfully, we do still have the 8 runners, so still 3 places for each way betting. Flooring Porter, 11-8 to repeat his victory from the festival over Time Hill, second in is 11-4, and Champ at 100-30. Those 3 really do dominate the market. 16-1, bar those 3. A few may be trying to find one just to sneak into the places at bigger prices.
Yes, Flooring Porter 6-5, last year's winner Time Hill 5-2, Champ 11-4. The guy that I met at Cheltenham that backed Flooring Porter, I can't find him, but he did tell me he was going to spin it slowly. But who can I find? Ladies, it's the Grand National Day. How are you?
Hello, Brian. Nice to see you.
Are you well?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Here on a hen. Well done. Where are you from? Tell me.
The West Country.
You must be good shouting for Santini, Polygon.
I'm shouting for Santini.
What are you backing in the National?
I'm doing Snow Leopardess.
Snow Leopardess?
Santini!
Santini.
Any second now!
On the National. Tell me, do you like coming to Aintree?
We love it. It's our first time. It's our first time, but we're here now.
And are you racing people?
Yes, we bred a horse who was second in the Gold Cup in 1972 called Royal Toss.
Right, what was it called?
Royal Toss.
Oh, it was second to the Irish horse, Glencarrig Lady. Have a wonderful day.
Great shot, that. Oh, look! Champ's biggest fan is here, young Archie McCoy. Might be about to give John Joe some instructions. Oh, lovely. And the chairman is standing on my right, and Dad. Don't forget, our Grand National build-up begins from 4:30. 2 good races to come first, starting with the JRL Group Liverpool Hurdle. Right, here is the dual staying hurdle hero, Flooring Porter. Oh. You've got to watch him carefully, he's quirky. Oh. And Luke, what happened?
Well, in an hour and a half's time, they will be jumping this fence. This is the last fence. Still 2 more races to go. And here comes Champ, Archie McCoy's favourite horse. He looks absolutely magnificent. And the most crucial thing about him is, as you know, he's had lots of physical problems. But just watching him trot across there, he seemed to be moving really, really easily. So if you're a Champ fan, it's all positive news.
Both Mick and AP alongside me here were thinking, oh, I don't think I want to be on Flooring Porter there. He's an awkward horse, isn't he?
He is an awkward horse, and I think this tight track Champ might not suit him.
No, he walked out the tunnel here, and it is even more noisy than Cheltenham, and he has that hood on for a reason. There is a little quirk there, so that gives everyone else hope, but he was very impressive winning at Cheltenham.
Out to Alice. Gavin Cromwell your trainer joins me now, Flooring Porter. Overshot the start, is that a worry?
I'm a little bit worked up, a small concern, but he seems to be settled again now, so hopefully we'll get it off to a nice start.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Flooring Porter 5-4 favourite, but the right people along the rails. The beauty about coming to Aintree on Grand National Day, you see the people who are backing. The right people want to be on champ. 130 could be returning 3-1. Flooring Porter easy to back late on. Now out to 11-8.
He went to Punchestown after winning the stairs hurdle last year, was pulled up that day, first time at Aintree, like you say. So if there's question marks about Flooring Porter, who wins?
Yeah, obviously Tyne Hill won last year. Champ, was very impressive winning at Ascot before Christmas. If he can reproduce that, I'm kind of hoping the flatter track might help him. As Luke pointed out, he has had a few physical issues, and maybe knocking up and down hills might help him.
He looked really good when he won the Grade 1 round here, Champ, over this trip.
Yeah, he did. He's won his Grade 1 novice here. So, look, there's no doubt that Flooring Porter on his Cheltenham run will be very difficult to beat. But yeah, there's plenty of positives for Champ.
But Time Hill for you?
Yeah, I quite like Time Hill. I think this track will really suit him as well. Yes, he had a hard race at Cheltenham, and that is the only concern that you have. But I just think Flooring Porter will be really interesting. You will not be able to count your money until he's past the winning post in front.
But watch him closely at the start here. Do you think he could be taken on at the start?
It certainly looks that way, but I think Danny Mullins is playing it clever here. He just wants the horse to get off to a good start and not have anything go wrong before we even get going.
Good luck to the four-man syndicate. Such a good story, headed by Ned Hogarty, bought for €10,000 from an advert on Facebook. Brilliant. As they are walking forward. Tactically, this is going to be so interesting. Richard.
And Flooring Porter was obviously kept amongst runners just to keep him from boiling over. He's very tricky on the way down to the start, and Danny Mullins quickly gets him into stride and adopts those customary front-running tactics. From in second place early on, Time Hill and Molly Ollie's Wishes as they step over the first. In fourth place is Sire de Burley, green cap, white star. Wymage on the inside, the blue colours, the horse that didn't get into the National, the only one of the reserves not to do so. So he turns out in this race instead. And early on, it is Thomas Darby in company with Champ and Kashari who bring up the rear. Crowd increasing in volume as we progress through the day, and out in front, Flooring Porter has his first left-hand turn to cope with, and does so pretty adeptly. It's round it from Molly Ollie's Wishes on the outside. She is on the outer of Time Hill. That trio are about 2 to 3 lengths clear from Wymage, who races on the inside. Cider Burley, green and gold hoops, green cap, white star. Champ, same colours with the white cap, Thomas Darby, and Kashari, who is the back marker. And Kashari would be round about a dozen lengths behind the leader, as Flooring Porter is setting an even gallop with Time Hill and Molly Ollie's Wishes, the two closest pursuers. They all step over that well. Kashari just getting a little detached, 6 to 7 lengths behind the 7 rivals as they race on towards flight number 3. Flooring Porter out in the lead, clocking consistent sections there, reasonable ones as well, 14 seconds per furlong, a decent gallop for a staying hurdle, and leading from Molly Ollie's Wishes. Time Hill racing in third place. Over in fourth is Sire de Burley with Wymage. Then amongst horses, Thomas Darby. As they reach the next flight, you can see they all reach it on reasonable strides. Kashari is at the back of the pack. So that's the jumping done out of the back straight, and out in the lead, Flooring Porter has the advantage, and it's an uncontested one at this stage as well. Molly Ollie's Wishes in second place with a half length on the inside to Time Hill and Tom O'Brien. 3 lengths back to Sire de Burley, looking for a double for Mark Walsh on the outside of Wymage. Thomas Darby for Aidan Cole, two-tone blue. Champ for John Joe O'Neill Jr. towards the inside. And Kashari, who has now attached himself to the back of the field under Dennis O'Regan and is in touch with the other runners as they make the turn. It'll bring them back up the home straight. 3 flights of hurdles in front of them, numbers 5, 6 and 7. Flooring Porter out in the lead. Molly Ollie's Wishes 2 lengths away. Time Hill on the inside. Flooring Porter really stands off that flight well. All over it. Again, Kashari just a little slower, and some of the ground he'd made up between the flights of hurdles are forfeited by that slightly slow jump. Flooring Porter getting into his rhythm now. He's extended the advantage relatively effortlessly to 6 lengths or so. Molly Ollie's Wishes and Time Hill continue to give chase, but they're now closer to the chasing pack than they are to the leader, Thomas Darby and Sire de Burley. Champ is in 6th place. That time Flooring Porter didn't see quite such a good stride. Momentum out and was slightly checked, but he still has the lead here as we're at the halfway stage of this JRL Group Liverpool hurdle, and Flooring Porter, sent on from Flagfall, has dominated the race so far. Has the lead from Molly Ollie's Wishes in the red with the white sleeves on the outside of Time Hill against the backdrop of the packed Grand National crowd. 2 lengths back in 4th place to Cider Burley. Wamage is on the inside in 4th place. Then Champ. Thomas Darby just ridden along for a stride or two round the turn, and Kashari is still in touch, although it's been a little bit on sufferance. Kashari at times just being pushed along by his rider as they turn into the back straight. So out in the lead it is Flooring Porter. That advantage is round about 2 lengths from Molly Ollie's Wishes and Time Hill. 3 lengths back to Wamage. Then the McManus pair with Champ edging a little closer to Cider Burley as they take the next flight of hurdles. Champ just back on his hindquarters there as he landed. Then Thomas Darby, and Kashari is now being driven along. Flooring Porter just turning the screw, has the lead, and that lead is a good 4 lengths again from Molly Ollie's Wishes on the outside of Time Hill. Flooring Porter stretches for that flight of hurdles, and he is being sent on quite a long way from home here. Danny Mullins extending the advantage. It is a good 6 lengths. In 4th is Cider Burley. Wamage is now feeling the pinch. Champ comes next with Thomas Darby as they take the 4th last, and again Flooring Porter immaculate. Perfect strides at all of the 3 flights in the back straight. Molly Ollie's Wishes rider Harry Skelton takes a look round. Immediately alongside appears Cider Burley. Time Hill is pushed along to hold the spot on the inside. Champ is improving, but is slightly held in there as Thomas Darby improves on the outer. Flooring Porter just given a breather as he makes the turn down the side of the racecourse and heading on towards home. Flooring Porter with Cider Burley running a big race for Mark Walsh. Molly Ollie's Wishes comes next. Push coming to shove for Time Hill. Likewise for Champ, who hasn't picked up as Thomas Darby makes his way through into 5th. It is Cider Burley who's the first one to loom as a danger to Flooring Porter as they head to the 3rd last. The 3 behind being pushed along. Time Hill, Thomas Darby and Molly Ollie's Wishes as they head towards 3 from the finish. Cider Burley on the outside hasn't yet got to Flooring Porter, who has the lead as they run down towards the 2nd last. Flooring Porter away to the right. Cider Burley on the left. The 2 are 6 lengths clear. Flooring Porter over. Cider Burley still has a length and a half to find. Thomas Darby and Time Hill, and then Champ as they head on down towards the last. And now Danny Mullins knows on Flooring Porter. He has a battle on his hooves as Cider Burley on the outside throws down a challenge, and neck between them at the last. Flooring Porter, but first to pick up was Cider Burley. Flooring Porter edging to the left, will shortly have the rail to help. Cider Burley narrowly in front. Cider Burley from Flooring Porter. The puller pulling clear up towards the line. Cider Burley just edging slightly towards the rail. Flooring Porter is beaten in 2nd place, and it's Cider Burley. Mark Walsh having a great day, who beats in the 2nd place Flooring Porter. 3-way go for 3rd between Champ, Thomas Darby and Time Hill. Then Kashari, Wamage and Molly Ollie's Wishes. Cider Burley has won for Mark Walsh and Gordon Elliott. JP McManus horse at 16-1. Good battle with Flooring Porter, who eventually went down by best part of 2 lengths, with a pair of them an absolute mile clear to the photo for 3rd, which may go the way of Champ ahead of Thomas Darby. So out in the lead, Cider Burley, Flooring Porter will come back to the photo for 3rd place. They were a long way back. Champ will appear on the far side, Thomas Darby the near side, possibly in that order. Looks that way. Champ far side, Thomas Darby, Time Hill, and they were clear of Kashari. 2 of them pulled clear, but it was Cider Burley who proved stronger. What an afternoon for Mark Walsh, and it could get better.